many tunes could you name in 30 seconds? Tonight, 2 contestants will see how many they can name in their attempt to qualify for $100,000 on Name That Tune. Stan Worth in the Name That Tune band with Monica Buress. Dan Sawyer in the sound system with Steve March. Jerry Fiala and Devon Rawls. And now the star of Name That Tune, Tom Kennedy.
Hello, America. What do you say? Let's play Name That Tune. John Harlan.
All right, Tom. First, greet Tony Serro, a real estate salesman who grew up on Staten Island and is now living in Scottsdale, Arizona.
All right, let's get to work here, huh? Let's meet your opponent. John, who is it?
Playing against Tony is Ruby Peterson, an assistant director for a national charity organization from San Francisco, California.
A real gem from San Francisco, our own Ruby Peterson. Tony Serro. And we're both here, they are both here to try to win $100,000. Now, whichever of you wins tonight will return in just a few weeks to compete in our $100,000 playoffs. More about that a little bit later on. Right now, let's get started with Melody Roulette. We're going to spin our wheels a maximum of 5 times, and if they happen to end up on that particular spot, you'll not only win $1,000, but this brand new car.
The sporty Datsun 200SX, loaded with standard features, designed and equipped for a very demanding driver. It's Datsun, driven to its SXiest. And Bardo quality additives to keep your new car running, you and your old car running like it used to. Bardo since 1939. And will protect your money with Bank America Traveler's Checks. Safe and convenient. Bank America Traveler's Checks are accepted like cash around the world.
However, that car can only be won one time, and the winner of this round wins 10 points. So let's do it. Let's play Melody Roulette. So it's right there. Hands by your side for $300. Listen and name that tune. Name that tune.
Sale for sale or rent.
Wrong. Can you name that tune?
King of the Road.
That's it. King of the Road. I didn't even know what you said. What did you say?
I said trailer for sale or rent, which is the beginning
Oh,
of the
I
song.
see. Yes, it's part of the lyrics. All right, you, my young lady, have $300. 1, and 2, and $300. So Ruby Peterson has the first tune. And remember, it's the best out of 5. We'll let you catch your breath. We'll be right back after this.
Some of our contestants will receive a gift of a road atlas from Global. Whether you're moving across the country or around the world, remember Global van lines for modern moving with old-fashioned care, or a complete compact home music system. The Clarinet 96 features AM, stereo, FM, photo, and cassette recorder player, plus speaker system from Radio Shack. Or Rice-A-Roni, the big flavor side dish. So quick, so easy, the one you saute and simmer to flavor perfection. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. Or Recorder Call 80, automatic telephone answering system, voice actuated with remote control that plays back your messages from anywhere in the world.
All right. We're playing Name That Tune with Ruby Peterson and Tony Serro. Ruby has the first tune, and then whoever gets 3 tunes wins the round. Here's the next tune. How about Biggie up there? There's the count. Get up to 500. Oh, look at that. All right. All right, boys and girls, hands by your side for $500 and a brand new car. Name that tune. Quickly.
Saturday Night Fever.
That's it, Saturday Night Fever. And you get $500, first of all. 1, 2, 3, 4, $500. And as advertised, here are the keys to your brand new car. Congratulations, Ruby. All right. Tony got news for you, pal. She's got 2 tunes. If she gets one more, she's going to win the round. Here we go. All right. Next spin of the wheel. 500 up to 200. And double. Hold it, double. Hold it. Right there. All right. For not 2, but for $400. Hands by your side and name that tune.
The road is long.
Your birth.
He's not heavy, he's your brother.
Ha, 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 ha. Sorry, can you name that
He's
tune?
not heavy. He's my brother.
That's it. He's my brother. Sorry. Has to be exact, Kelly. You know the rules. You get $400. Oh. Take all sharp instruments away from everybody in this audience here. We get $400. 1 and 2 and 3 and $400. The titles must be exact. Ruby Peterson wins the first round. She's got 10 points. And a lot of money. And a brand new car. But Tony, you got another round coming up with another 10. In just a minute, we're going to be playing Bit a Note, also worth 10 points. And remember, whoever wins tonight will advance to our $100,000. This round coming up is Bit a Note. That's worth another 10 points. I will read you a clue from one of these 6 clues here before me. You bid against each other as to how few notes it will take you to name that tune, and the first to score 3 wins 10 points and a great prize. All right, now, Ruby, since you won the last round, which of these 6 clues would you like to start off with?
Let's take number 6.
Number 6, here is your clue, and it reads thusly. Jimmy Webb tells of a real-life story about the frustration of love in this 1967 Grammy winner. Start the bidding, Ruby.
Tony, I can name that tune in 7 notes.
Ruby, I can do it in 6.
I can do it in 5.
Let's try 4.
I can name that tune in 3 notes.
You got it.
All right. And here are your 3 notes.
There we are. MacArthur Park.
No, that's not it, Tony. You get it automatically. Could we hear it, Stan?
All right.
By the time I get to Phoenix. The Glenn Campbell tune.
Yes.
By the time I get to Phoenix, puts Tony Cerro on the board. 1-0 Tony's favor. We have 5 clues left. Tony, which one would you like, sir?
3, please.
Number 3, says he, and here it is. A famous Woodstock performer was the singer-composer of this theme from a current hit television series that has produced a number of very successful careers. Tony.
Ruby, I can name that tune in 6 notes.
I can name that tune, Tony, in 5 notes.
Let me try 4.
Name that tune.
Okay.
I'll hear you, Tony.
When Irish Eyes Are Smiling?
Wrong, Ruby. You got that one automatically. Could we hear it, please? Theme from Cotter. Welcome back. Welcome back, Cotter, or welcome back. And, of course, it was composed by John Sebastian. That was the Woodstock singer-composer. And now we have 1 tune each. 1 for Tony, 1 for Ruby. Ruby, you're next. We have for you here 1, 2, 4, or 5. Which
5.
is number 5. All right. This Charlie Smalls tune from a 1975 Broadway adaptation of a perennial classic implies that life can be more relaxing if you take things in stride. Ruby, start the bidding.
Tony, I can name that tune in 7 notes.
I'm going to go down to 5.
Name that tune, Tony.
Here are your 5 notes.
I can't give you anything but love.
Wrong. Ruby gets it, and could we hear it, Mr. Van Wert? He's on down the road. You what?
Of course I knew it.
Of course you knew it. Yeah. From the Whiz, ease on down the road. Ruby has 2 tunes. Tony has 1. I'll remind you both that 1 tune wins the round. Tony, next pick of the clue is yours. 1, 2, or 4?
4, please.
Number 4. All right. You need this when you know that.
Yes, I do.
All right. For many decades, the famous comedian sang of his familiarity with the girl named in this 1925 tune, which served as his musical signature in radio, movies, stage, and television. Tony, start the bidding.
Ruby, I can name that tune in 6 notes.
Tony, I can name that tune in 5 notes.
Name that tune, Ruby.
Here are your 5 notes.
If you knew Susie...
You have won the round. Could we hear it, Steve March? Oh, what a gal. Whose theme song was that? Tony?
Cantor.
Eddie Cantor, of course. If you knew Susie and Ruby Peterson wins another round. She's got another 10 points. John Harlan, what did Ruby win?
Hey, Ruby, here's what you've won. It's Barker Lounger's Living End Modular Sofa. Both end pieces open to give two luxurious reclining chairs furnished by Barker Lounger. And for those nights at home, superb home stereo music system featuring famous realistic components, stereo FM AM receiver, turntable, and speaker system from Radio Shack. And so that you can watch yourself on Name That Tune, a beautiful 19-inch diagonal Zenith Generator compact color TV featuring System 3, a breakthrough in color television designed to be the best performing, most reliable color TV in their history, furnished by Zenith.
Well, Ruby, look what you got. A whole lot of prizes, a lot of cash, and she's won 20 points. But, Tony, as you well know in this game...
What's thrown in? I'm still there to swing.
Absolutely, because the next round is worth how many points, Tony?
20.
That's right. And if you got the 20, what would that do?
We'll try to score.
Absolutely. We'll find out how it works out. Next, Golden Medley Showdown, where one of these two will win the right to compete in our Name That Tune playoff for $100,000 in cash, $10,000 a year for 10 years. Be right back. Yes, Ruby Peterson here on my left is our leader so far. She has 20 points, and Ruby comes from San Francisco.
Yes, that's where I live.
Originally?
No, I'm originally from Milwaukee, and I lived in Connecticut for the last 5 years.
Keep up the good work. We'll see how you do in the next round. Tony Serro here. Tony, I couldn't help but notice over here in our audience, right down the front row, I saw some beautiful, smiling, but very anxious faces. Do they belong to you by any chance?
That's part of my beautiful family. My son is home in Scottsdale watching the business.
I see. Well, tell us your wife's name and your kid's name. Who's with
My
us
wife's
today?
name is Amy, and I have my future son-in-law, and my daughter, Susan, and Laurie, and my son, Louis.
See, he got all that right. This next round is worth 20 points, and this indeed is one that puts you right back in the ballgame. Now it's Golden Medley Showdown, worth 20 points. We'll be playing as many tunes as you can name in 30 seconds, and the first one to hit the buzzer gets first chance at the tune. At the end of the 30 seconds, whoever has the most tune wins 20 points and some fabulous prizes, including this.
Your choice of the Lowry Festival organ with the famous Magic Genie for one-finger chords and the exclusive track-3 rhythm for 18 unique tempo. America's largest-selling home organ. Or the all-new piano, the Florentine, with grand piano top, brass accents, lead-weighted keys, and a light pecan cabinet. Furnished by Lowry.
The score is now 20-0, Ruby's favor. But, Tony, if you win this round, you'll have tied the score, and then the two of you will play a tiebreaker. Whoever names the tie-breaking tune will advance to our $100,000 playoff. So good luck to both of you. Hands by your side. We have set the clock at 30 seconds. Listen and name that tune. Name that tune, Tony.
Lola wants, Lola gets.
That's it. Whatever Lola wants is it. 1-0 in Tony's favor. 28 seconds left on the clock. Listen and name that tune. Tony,
My day will come.
wrong. Can you name it? She can't. It is Our Day. Tony, you gotta watch those. You said he ain't heavy. He's your brother when it was my brother, and it's Our Day will come. It's still 1-0 Tony's favor. 27 seconds left on the clock. Listen and name that tune.
Hang down your head.
Name that tune, Ruby.
Tom Dooley.
That's it. Tom Dooley is now one apiece. Listen now and name that tune. All right, Tony.
These eyes?
Wrong. Can you name it, Ruby? She cannot. It's Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. What do we have left on the clock? 24 seconds. It's 1-1. Listen and name that tune. Ruby?
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars.
That's it. Fly Me to the Moon, or in other words, it is now 2 for Ruby and 1 for Tony. We have left on the clock 23 seconds. Listen and name that tune. Ruby?
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
That's it. Yes, Sam. Signed, sealed, and delivered by Peter Frampton. It is now 3 for Ruby, 1 for Tony. 21 seconds left on the clock. Listen and name that tune. Name it, Ruby.
Paper Rose.
That's it. Paper Roses. We still have 20 seconds left on the clock, so the score is 4-1. Ruby's favor. Listen and name that tune.
La, 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 la.
You were first, Ruby.
Give my regards to Broadway.
That is it. You got it. She was first to hit the buzzer, so she has 5 tunes to 1, but we still have 18 seconds on the clock. Listen and name that tune. Park. That's it, MacArthur Park. She now has 6 tunes to 1. Tony, we still have, however, lots of time on the clock. 16 seconds. Hands by your side. Listen and name that tune. Yes. Personality is it. With 14 seconds left on the clock, listen and name that tune. All right, name, Tony.
Dear Eyes and Gentle People.
Wrong. Can you name it?
Dear
No.
hearts and gentle people.
That's it, dear hearts and gentle people. That is correct. We have 3 tunes with Tony's 1, and we have 13 seconds left on the clock. Listen now and name that tune. It was Tony first.
Shall We Dance.
Shall We Dance is it. That puts Tony back in the running. It's now 8-2. 11 seconds left on the clock. Game ain't over with yet. Yes. Ruby was first on that last one, and so, well, but she's already been privy to the title of the tune. So, we shall do a wipe on that. We disqualify the tune because actually it was a judge of states that you hit the buzzer first. So neither of you get that one. We go on to the next one. It's tune number 13, guys. Here we go. Listen and name that tune. All right, Tony.
April Showers.
Wrong. Can you name it?
When my baby smiles at me.
That is it. When my baby smiles at me. It's now 9-1. 9 seconds left on the clock. All right, name that tune. All right, Ruby was first. She can't do it. Can you name it? No, all the things you are. All right, 9-1. 8 seconds on the clock. Listen and name that tune. You have to tell me, gang, the lights aren't on. Tony, tell me, what is the name of that tune?
Go into the Wild Blue Yonder.
That is wrong. Can you name it, Ruby? She cannot. You have to have it immediately. It's the Air Corps song, or the Army Air Corps song, or the U.S. Air Force song, or the Air Force song. But not on the Wild Blue. All right, we have 7 seconds left on the clock. It's still 9-1, Ruby's favor. Listen and name that tune. All right, Ruby. Can you name it, Tony?
Shadows on My Mind.
No, it's the windmills of your mind. All right. Yes. We have 5 seconds left on the clock. Listen and name that tune. All right, Tony. No, go.
Hello, Ally.
Yeah, Aloha Oi. Yeah. Listen now and name that tune. All right, Ruby.
Life is just a bowl of cherries.
You got it. That's it. All right, now we have 2 seconds left on the clock. And listen and name that tune. Ruby, go ahead. No, can you name it, Tony?
Atchison, Topeka, and a Santa Fe.
That's it, Tony, you got it. Let me give you the score. 10 for Ruby, 3 for Tony. We do have 1 second left, or we did a second ago. It's still up there. It's a subliminal second. And listen and name that tune. Time has expired, but you, Ruby Peterson, are on your way to $100,000. You won the rest. All right, wait a minute.
And I was beat by a champ. She was terrific.
Hey, Tony, you're terrific, too. They're proud of you. Tony, it was a pleasure having you on this show. We have some very nice gifts for you, and we thank you for playing that. You're welcome. Thank you, Tony, and thank you, family, for being with us. Now, Ruby, I said that you were on your way to $100,000. I'm going to tell you about that in a moment. But right now, for winning this particular round, John Harlan's going to tell you what you won. Listen.
All right, first of all, Ruby, you've won your choice of the piano or the organ, plus Bassett's Artistry Bedroom Set. Glen Walnut finish on walnut veneers, parquet, and selected hardwoods, platform bed, 2 nightstands, desk unit, and 5-drawer chest, furnished by Bassett. And Bassett's Dream Maker mattress just gives you the right combination of firm support and soothing softness. Dream Maker, furnished by Bassett. Plus, this movie camera. Yashica's complete home movie sound system, featuring the new 50XL macro sound camera and the precise P820 sound projector with true-to-life sound reproduction. Precise quality and photographic design furnished by Yashica. And Ruby, you'll be using that camera on your trip to the Caribbean Cruise. And Mr. Fox will fly you and a guest from Los Angeles to Miami, where you'll board ship with a spacious outside cabin to take this luxurious luxury cruise to the Caribbean. Furnished by Ask Mr. Foster. Congratulations.
You have a reason to be excited. We add to that the $1,200 that you got back there in Melody Roulette, a car, sofa, stereo, color TV for a grand total of $16,654. Outstanding. Now, step right over that way, over to your left, because I want you to see that tonight your name is going to go up on our playoff chart. You're going to come back in several weeks to enter the playoffs, and if you win and you go to the final competition, you will be going for $100,000 in cash, $10,000 a year for 10 years. Now, what would you do with that kind of money?
Oh, I'm going to get my car washed and I'm going to be good to my parents, and I'm going to buy a house, and I'm going to go back to school so I can save the world. And I don't know, I'm going to make curtains for my living room. And
Oh, God.
I don't know, I've just got a list.
Well, I know the folks in your neighborhood are going to be happy that you're going to get your car washed.
Oh,
That's the most important.
They are.
All right, honey. You're going to be back in a few weeks now, and we're wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, what other names will go up on our chart? Who will be playing against Ruby Peterson? Well, for the answer to those and other questions, tune in next week on Name That Tune. See you then.
Contenders will receive the 40 Datsun 200 SX loaded with standard features. Designed and equipped for a very demanding driver. It's Datsun driven to its best excellence. Or Gumhouse carburetor cleaner by Pennzoil helps keep your car free from slow starts, bucking, and stalling. Gumhouse, the between tune-up, tune-up. Or Turtle Wax, the world's largest selling liquid car wax. New improved hard shell formula cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax with a hard shell finish. The $100,000 Name That Tune is a Ralph Edwards production, starring Tom Kennedy, with Stan Worth in the Name That Tune band, Monica Burris, Don Sawyer in the sound system, Steve March, Jerry Fiala, and Denon Rowe. This is John Harlan speaking.
Next week is Elvis Presley Week on the 4:30 movie. See Girl Happy, Harem Scarum, Speedway, and Wild in the Country. Elvis, next week on the 4:30 movie. Now stay tuned as brothers Billy and Tony overreact when they find their younger sister Tina has accepted a date with the neighborhood wolf. Making It is next on ABC.